Some of the most difficult people at work are difficult precisely because they're so good at what they do. They deliver, they set the standard, and they make it very clear when others don't meet that standard. Well, today I want to talk about the scary specialist, and the scary specialist is type 1 in my 9 types of difficult people. The scary specialist is the expert who really isn't afraid to let you know that they're the expert. These are people with deep knowledge and serious capability. They care about competence, pace, quality, and they set the bar very high for themselves and for everyone else. They can really be the engine room of your business, driving results and driving success. But things get difficult when anything threatens their ability to deliver. That might be a weak process, or a colleague who isn't pulling their weight, or a change that threatens their independence or threatens their control over their domain. And when that happens, they become even more critical and even more demanding. And they will say exactly what they think, no matter how brutally honest. So you might notice people starting to tiptoe around them, or that new joiners to their department don't last very long, and that other people start to leave the organization because of them. And this is the paradox, of course. The scary specialist values competence above all else. But under pressure, their behavior creates fear and silence and withdrawal in others. And so the overall performance of the organization, your kind of organizational competency, starts to suffer. So if you're leading a scary specialist, you need to be very clear about any negative impacts they're having. Vague feedback or hoping they'll somehow get nicer rarely works for you. Above all, as a leader, you need to demand that your scary specialist continues to raise their level of competence, but not just their technical skills or their know-how, but also their competence in their own leadership and their competence in how they relate to other people. And if you're working for or alongside a scary specialist, 2 things really matter. First, just raise your own standards where you genuinely can. Become really good at your job. That'll do it. And second, be clear about your boundaries and be prepared to stand up for your boundaries. Scary specialists respect drive and independence. So just tell them directly whenever their behavior crosses some kind of a line for you. And the more direct you are in this, the more likely you are to get a good result from them. At their best, scary specialists are not really scary at all. They're the experts whose drive and standards lift everyone around them. But that only works, of course, when their expertise serves the whole organization and not just their small patch of it. I'm Nick Robinson, and for more on how to turn challenging dynamics into a great working relationship, look out for the 9 types of difficult people, follow me here, or get in touch for more coaching and support.